The Kelowna Rowing Club has existed in many forms since being founded in 1913. The club has been the first stepping stone for many up-and-coming world-class rowers, including Heather Mandoli, who was eventually part of the women's 8+ at the Beijing Olympics in 2008. The club is dedicated to providing sculling experiences to anyone who shows an interest, including someone like me. So we're about to get on a quad scull, and Joan, Tom, and Dave are going to be with me. How confident are you in my abilities? Say lots.
In your ability?
Yeah.
Well, lots, of course.
Okay, let's go.
It's all fun.
It's all fun. Let's go. Let's go. Greg's going to go on the safety boat.
Mind you don't slip on the ice there.
Hello. I'm going to get vested.
You're going to get vested.
I'm going to get vested. The event I participated in was a GroundHog Day row. The gang said we were going to find Ogopogo and see if he could see his shadow or not. The end of the boat is the bow.
The pointy end is the bow and the flatter end is
the pointy end is the bow.
Push with your legs first.
After my few lessons by the shore, we were out on the water, with me realizing that this was nowhere as simple as I thought it would be. When terms like catching, feathering, and run started, I knew I had a lot to learn. Oh, I should have taken gravel.
I'm rowing since May last year, believe it or not, and I love it ever since. We row twice a week. Rowing is a very good sport because it's very low impact. It's good for people if they have any joint problems, like for example hips, because you're sitting on the slide, and you basically work all the muscles in your body, your arms, the upper body, your legs. And it's a team sport, so you're always out with folks. You have a good time. You're on the water in the morning. You see the sun coming up. You see some wildlife. It's a great sport.
Oh, see, I messed up. After a while, I got some sort of hang of it, but only after I stopped talking and just listened.
We put you in a circumstance that we wouldn't normally put anybody in that you arrived on the beach and we said, here's the boat, and this is where you're going to sit, and you sat in there and then you rowed. Normally, somebody who goes into the boat for the very first time will have spent a minimum of 30 minutes to 45 minutes dry land, working with an erg first, then a little bit in the boat so you get some balance issues. You did exceptionally well, and I don't just say that.
It looks so cool when people who know how to do it are doing it. The Kelowna Rowing Club offers many events and Learn to Row programs and always welcomes new scullers. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. David is the PR chappie with the Kelowna Rowing Club, and he's the guy who kind of convinced me to give rowing a try. And am I ever glad I did? And Joan said I did extremely well.
Well, I'm pleased that that's on camera, because Joan doesn't pay compliments that often, and good for you. You did a really good job. Did you enjoy it?
I really, really liked it. It was way harder than I thought it would be. I think the coolest thing about it is that once I just was quiet, that's when it happened.
The reason I did it, I've watched Oxford versus Cambridge boat race in the UK for years. This is a boat race that goes back centuries. So I've watched it for years. Never really had an opportunity in England. I moved to Kelowna, and lo and behold, they have a rowing club. So I joined last August with the Learn to Row programme, which is a 6-session programme, and just fell in love with it. So I'm here at 6:30 in the mornings in the warmer climates, and we row for an hour and a half, and it is so good for the body.
So the morning row was a little bit cold, and I think we all have a little bit of a runny nose, and that's a small price to pay for those moments in that boat where we were all so in sync and just kind of gliding along. It was amazing. So if you want to get active and try something new, why not try rowing? From West Kelowna for Shaw, I'm Tammy Williams.